I'm baffled. I just need a little bit of redstone, and I know I have some somewhere. I dude, I gotta have some. Let me check over here. Hold on. It's gonna be over here. Trust. All right. Okay. And I'm losing hope. What? Where did it all go? What? Man, what? I know I have some. I know it. Oh well. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today we have huge, dare I say, mega plans. Uh, we are starting our mega base today. It is going to be awesome. I've spent the last few episodes building up some farms, building up some industry to support ourselves, and it's finally time. Um, I've also started another hub, which is pretty cool, except it's taking a lot more resources than I thought. Yeah, let's just check it out real quick. Yeah, here it is. See, I think it looks really cool. I'm really happy with the design I came up with. Um, but it takes so much blackstone and quartz that I've decided to make a gold farm that gets turned into piglin trading. So yeah, there's that. Um, but that's not happening today. That's going to be for another time. Today we're starting the mega base, and we are. Oh yeah, these are the materials for said gold to piglin farm. Gotta Yeah, that I spent an entire stream gathering those materials. You should have been there. Twitch.tv/DLMurphy930. Be there Saturdays and Mondays. Uh, but we're going to start our mega base, and I want to make a super smelter and lava farm. So, over here, this is where we are going to be making the mega base. Is down in this valley. And it's going to start over here on this wall that I was just facing. I've already gathered a bunch of materials for it. But over here on this wall, I'm going to be making what I call the clock tower. Uh, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a big clock tower. Uh, I'm really happy with the design I came up with. Um, I made a creative world to kind of test designs. Um, we're not building the whole thing. That would be insane. Um, but we're getting a good chunk of it made. Well, I say a good chunk. There's going to be a front facade. We do want to make a super smelter today because I had to smelt a bunch of copper using those two things, and it was not fast whatsoever. Um, it took forever. I left my computer on overnight to do it, uh, and it still wasn't finished. I actually ended up running out of coal midway through, which is why I'm making the lava farm, because I want a really good uh, fuel source, and I want it to, you know, I want to be able to AFK overnight and let just stacks and stacks of whatever I'm cooking cook. But now that we've done the initial talking stage of the video, we are now ready to hop into a quick time lapse here as I build the front. Oh no, no, no! I've already had a creeper blow up that spot before, and it was terrible, and it took forever, and I thought I was going to lose thousands of blocks. Uh, but think the danger is past. Yeah, I think we're good. Um, I guess it's time to start our time lapse. So let's go. Look at that. Man, that looks so cool. I'm gonna have to sleep here in a second. But I mean, really, that just I'm loving it, dude. Um, yeah, so far so good. We've got kind of a how do you say gradient going up. I kind of pieced it together here. It's start with deep slate tiles, go mud, gray wool, cracked bricks, bricks, polished, cobbled, deep slate, and then cyan terracotta. I think it looks awesome, man. Um, there's a few things I want to do before I call this part of the video complete. Number one is I want to add a couple roofs. There's going to be a roof there, a big roof up top, and then I also want to add the clock because, like I said, this is a clock tower. What's the point in having a clock tower if there's no clock? So we're gonna at least start on the clock part of the clock tower. I'm gonna hit the bed in third person. Okay, that wasn't the bed. Down more. Oh, boom! Look at that. And now I'm sleeping in third person, which is kind of weird. But it was also kind of cool because I've never seen that before. Uh, back to the topic at hand. Uh, we are going to put in a clock face and a couple roofs. And that should be good for now. I don't think I want to deal with the terraforming quite yet. Of course, by terraforming, I mean I'm just going to shear this off. And then shear some of this off. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to deal with the terraforming yet. Right now, this is just a facade. And that's great. That's all I want it to be right now. That's all it needs to be right now. Is a facade. So yeah, let's get started on that. And we are back. So far, so good, honestly. We ran out of copper. I was only able to do one ring of the top, and then on the sides here, I only did the front for now. And then there's a couple things we need to work on. The ring, the outside of the clock face, for one, and then I gotta be honest, I'm not super happy with how the clock hands look. I think they could be a lot better. I just kind of gotta. That's just something I gotta kind of work on. Honestly, it'll come with time. Um, but for right now, I'm pretty done here. Uh, it's not much else I really want to do right now. So I I gotta collect so much copper now. Like that was full of copper items, and now it's entirely depleted, which is just insane. Is there an easier way to farm copper than to just destroy a trial chamber? Because if there is, I would love to know. Don't say a trident, not a trident. Actually, kind of a trident farm, a drowned farm, because I don't feel like making a trident, a drowned farm. Um, so with that out of the way, it's time to make our lava farm and super smelter. So we've got, yeah, we got everything. Wow, all in one box too. That's fantastic. Right? We'll bring extra stack of these, and we got to go collect our other gear from over here. I think I'm just going to do this in the industrial district and add extra storage to my creeper farm because I need both of those. I need more storage for my creeper farm, anyways. So we're going to tear down these. No longer of use. Barely gave me any XP. Those are going to get added. Oh, hey. Look at that. Got some extra coal. Let's go. I don't need coal. I'm going to have infinite lava in a minute. Well, I say a minute. It's going to be a minute for you watching. It's going to be a good half hour to an hour. And I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Oh, oh no. Oh, I'm going to die. My carrots and... This is our industrial district. Um, I took all the wood from my wood farm. It still works about as great as it did the last time you saw it. Um, Last episode, it breaks constantly, is what I mean. So this stuff should fill up. I gotta say, it's been a while since I've AFK'd here, purely because it is just an overpowered farm. Like genuinely, it fills up pretty much. Yeah, I'd say 3/4 of that storage in just one night. And the other fantastic thing about it is that it's modular. I can just stack more on top of each other. It doesn't make sense. This is way too good. And it doesn't even use cats. It doesn't use cats. It doesn't use uh, any sort of like fancy trick. No, no. You just stick a bunch of snowmen in the middle. They throw snowballs at the creepers. Spiders can't spawn because I put carpets down. Actually, you know what? Why am I explaining all this to you? Go watch that video. It's episode 2. Go watch me make the creeper farm, okay? It's a great video. It's underrated. It's only got 34 views. Anyways, rant over. We have a thing to make. Alright, well, that's 2 things down. We have our super smelter here, very basic design. It's just always goes. And over there we got our lava farm. As you can see, it's already producing. That's awesome. Again, very basic design. You just have some lava above the buckets. I didn't put lava in this side yet, but there is lava in this side. So then that'll take care of my fuel needs for now. I didn't bring enough wood to leave a chest for extra buckets of lava, so this shulker is just going to live here for a while. Till we meet again, Mr. Shulker Box. But with that, I believe we have reached the end of our video, or the end of the main goals for today. Which means, ow, it is now talking time. Wow, everybody's favorite. Everybody loves it when I talk. Even though nobody hears me talk. So, back here at the base. Over here at the start of the mega base that we started today. Again, I'm loving it. I think it's already coming along great. Even just getting this front facade up, it's just making me want to do more. So we still need to carve out a bunch of stone. A bunch of the terrain needs to come down. We got to build up the other walls, and then we need flooring and some decorations out front. Outside of just the big clock in the clock tower. We also need an interior, which, I'm not great at interiors, but I've got a few basic ideas. Number one, there is going to be another nether portal down here that I will end up linking up to the nether hub with. We got to collect so much copper for this roof. We have to collect even more copper for the sides and back of this roof, of these roofs. We got to build up all the walls, floors, interiors, decorations, everything. Before I want to start on the storage wing and the new villager hall. Luckily for me, I still have a lot of leftover resources to do all of that with. Unfortunately for me, well, no, that's just fortunate. It's just good news today. So that's going to be coming up pretty quick. We also have a gold farm that needs to be built at some point. That might be the next video. I don't know. That might be the next stream. Twitch.tv/DLMurphy930 or right here on this channel, sometimes I do go live. Uh, Other than that, it's, we gotta finish up the clock tower and the spaceport before we continue on. I do have more plans, more ideas for more things to come. Um, we got to finish up the nether hub, and I have a whole book of things that I want to do. But yeah, those are the major things right now: is nether hub, spaceport, and gold farm. And we will start getting into more, namely down here. But I think that about does it for today. This doesn't feel like a whole lot of. I don't know. This feels like a pretty short episode incoming, which is kind of great for me because it means editing is going to be mighty easy. But with that, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Thanks for watching.